Yeah, brother, I loved your edit because you know what it displayed? It displayed something. The pinpoint accuracy of Wonderboy Thompson. Now, where does that pinpoint accuracy come from? A lot of people don't know this. A lot of traders don't really know this. It comes from kicking and punching the air, something we do in karate until we drop, right? Like a lot of it is that isometric type development where you're flexing your muscles, not working against anything. And that pinpoint accuracy is developed through karate stylists who do that. Now, is it in other arts? Of course it is. It's in boxing, right? What is shadow boxing? Muay Thai, they shadow box too. But do they know that that's what brings the accuracy? I don't think so. Like Muay Thai guys slam bags all day long. Bam, bam, bam. I don't think they recognize that that pinpoint accuracy is built up through kicking the air. It builds it builds that sharpshooter effect, if you will. And your edit was all about Wonderboy Thompson placing those shots perfectly. Who was the first example before Wonderboy? Anderson Silva. And I know they billed Anderson as a Muay Thai stylist. I'll let you know a little dirty secret. He was a Taekwondo fighter. And if you don't believe me, when Anderson Silva lost, or he beat Nick Diaz, but then got busted for PEDs, what happened? He said, I'm going to go to the Olympics in Taekwondo for Brazil. And then all the Taekwondo guys in Brazil were objecting that because Anderson left Taekwondo behind years before. But make no mistake, Anderson learned Muay Thai after he was an expert at Taekwondo, and he was going to bring that accuracy to MMA, and that's what he did. That's why Anderson's kicks looked so amazing, because he was so pinpoint accurate, if you will. And it's just the blending of the styles, man. And Wonderboy, one of my favorite fighters, without a doubt. He fights absolutely like a karate guy, adapted that style to MMA and made it work, like Lyoto Machida, but he's a little smaller, so a little bit more acrobatic, if you will, a little bit more, you see more of those fancy kicks and whatnot than you really did out of Machida. But yeah, Wonderboy's one of my favorite fighters, brother. Excellent edit you did of that. I can't say enough about it. But it's something I wish people would take note of. I have a lot of fight knowledge, obviously, but most of the trainers are really social guys. They're guys who get in there, assuage the fighter's ego, because young fighters are all they're all egotistical. They all think they know everything. They all think they're the toughest guy in the world. So you got to be a real maneuverer, people-wise, a salesman that way. Look, I'm a salesman for my living, for my job. But I'll tell you what, there's no sales when I get into fighting games, because to me, fighting is real. It's what works and doesn't work. I'll tell you what works, but if you don't want to listen to me, that's okay. And by the way, most fighters, they don't want to listen to me. I'm just fine with that. I'll keep on doing what I'm doing. Everybody, read my book, Warrior of the Light.